What's going on? What's going on? It's Coach Holman here. I want to take the time to welcome you guys to the Recruiting Academy. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. Once again, this is Coach Holman. I want to welcome you guys to the Recruiting Academy. Listen, we got a special treat today. We're going to get into the NCAA Eligibility Center. This is part one of two in regards to the NCAA Eligibility Center. We're going to get into the creating the free profile for the Eligibility Center. For those of you that don't know, if you're going to go D1, D2, D3, or just undecided, right? But when you go to D1, D2 route, typically you have to pay the $90 for we'll talk about that a little bit more further in depth. But at least, if anything, all else fails, at least go ahead and let's create the free profile. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get logged in here. So we're going to go to the NCAA. It might just pop. Yeah, I've been in it so many times. I could just go here. Boom. This is a screen that you're going to come to initially. All right. So if you want to stroke, and once you create your, whether you do a pay account or a free account, we're going to do the free account tonight once again. At least today we're gonna do the free account today. This will be part one. Part two will be going over the paid account. We'll do that in the next video coming up here. So if you do have one already, obviously you just go click here, log in, X, Y, and Z. That'll take you right where you need to go. Okay. So here you go. These are the two different profiles. So this is D1, D2. Boom. You would click here, but we're gonna go undecided right now because you're, especially if you're a young athlete, you have no idea which way you're going to go, but at least you want to go ahead and get started, so that way you can get, like it says, important reminders as you complete high school. So you just want to be able to make sure you're on the right track and stuff like that as far as what classes you're taking. So let's go and log in here. Boom. We're going to create a free profile. I'm going to create a dummy profile here. I'm going to actually give it one of my email addresses that I have that I don't think is registered with the NCAA. So we'll go here, 102. I'll put in my my college email. Just put in a reliable email address, one that you're gonna check often. All right, just don't put an email address if you know you're an athlete and you're not gonna check it, and or a parent. Like, at least put it on an email that you check regularly. I mean, like, for me personally, I don't check this email address, but I'm not the one. I don't need this. All right, I already been through the process. But the thing is that if I was going to be using this every day, I would put it on like one of my email addresses that I use every day, and I have a couple that I use every day. I do check this regularly, at least a few times a week, but there's other ones that I check multiple times a day, multiple times an hour, multiple times in a 5 or 10 minute span. And I also get notifications. So please make sure you have an email address in here that you are receiving notifications on, so that way you can make the best the best decision going forward. So let's go right here. All right, so you'll go through here. They're gonna send a verification to your email. So I'm gonna go in here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at this email address here and see what the verification code was. Then we put that in there, and that's gonna ask you to create a security question. And then obviously you're gonna need to put an answer in there for it as well. Give me 1 second here. Get this thing popping here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the security question while I wait. Any of these will work. City I was born in, I'm gonna put Nashville. Boom. Password. Just put in something that you're gonna remember. Let me see here. I'm gonna just put Holman 101. I'll probably end up forgetting that, but either way, that'll work. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay. Hold on 1 second. 4900. Oh, sorry. Get back in here. Okay. Alrighty. So hold on now. Alright, so when you go in, it's gonna ask you to open your email and all that good stuff here. Yeah, we haven't finished yet. So I guess I must have I must have an account already. So okay. So I guess I already have an account. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out of here and I'll just kinda go through here. See if I can get around this. If not, I will go ahead and log in. Yes, you already had an account, so it wouldn't let me jump around this. So it's like I said, self-explanatory here. Very self-explanatory. You go through and put in there, set everything up, basic information, contact, and then terms. And terms to get to, it'll be talking about what terms you plan on enrolling into the school. So let's back out of here. Let's see if I can jump into my account here. Boom. So let's see here. Okay, all right. So we're in here now. Okay, so there is. You see at the top right corner here. Do I have the ability to? Let me see here. All right. So if you look at the top right corner here underneath my name, it gives my NCAA number, and that's a number pretty much to. You can see graduation year 226 enrollment. I'm going to enroll in the spring / winter time. But that's my NCAA eligibility number. So I can go ahead and put that in on my Twitter page, whatever it may be, letting coaches know that, hey, I'm registered with the NCAA Eligibility Center. Here's my number. And, they can see fit to go forth with that. Okay. So, and see, look at this thing right here. Look at this thing, this beauty thing right here. It says you are now set. You are now set for now. When you're ready, you can transition to a certified account. That's that paid account that we were talking about. So at any point in time, hey, you get that offer to that certain school. And obviously, if it's a D1 school, D2 school, you just basically, you'll go here. And then, boom, and this kind of talks about transitioning. Boom, you'll pay the registration fee of $90. And then usually it'll take about, within 30 days, this free account will be basically deleted, okay? So let's kind of talk about, if you plan to play sports in D1, 2 level, go through here and then you can contact the school directly. So let's go to football, and it's active, okay? If we're not playing the sport, we can say inactive, 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 inactive. A lot of sports. Yeah, so you need to go through and click inactive. You don't want to be trying to do multiple ones unless you're going to be a multiple athlete in college, and obviously that would be a little bit different. But here you can just go through and click inactive on these things here. Boom. All right, we got football here. All right, you're gonna go through and this is what I was doing here earlier, trying to get everything set up here. So here's all my information here. What my account says. Here's the. Let's go here. Continue. If it lets me continue. Okay. Boom, this basic information. First, last name, gender, graduation year, father's name, all that information, X, Y, and Z. And then we'll go to continue. And then this is just my address, phone number, stuff like that. So just put some stuff reliable. If you are, and I get it, my family is one that moved around early when I was a kid or in high school and stuff like that, in elementary. So if you have a grandparent or somebody that's, just that has a house or that doesn't plan on moving anytime soon, you have a great relationship with them, whether it's a family member or like a close friend or whatever it may be. Use their address just in case if they need to send you some information. They can send it somewhere where you can get it. Or if they send something, like for instance, when I was playing, they sent out them. So the NCAA a couple years ago, well 5-6 years ago, they had that dispute where they basically decided the name and likeness and stuff like that was a deal. So what happened was if you're an athlete that played from like I think 19 whenever the NCAA college football game kind of first started, and the last year that it was submitted was basically 2014. So if you played in between those two times, any of the NCAA college games, you basically were sent out a letter in the mail saying, okay, hey, you qualify for X, Y, and Z dollars. So what they wanted to do was they sent it to the address, that was on file. So from me understanding, I had a certain address in there, and I obviously updated it, once I got to college, and they sent it to that address, right? So they went back and verified, okay, oh, he lives here. This is the address we have. So there was a thing where I said, okay, hey, boom, just make sure you're updating, updating things, and that way, you can, if anything needs to send anything out to you, they have an address that they can verify. So just keep this up to date, okay? Keep this up to date. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We'll go back in here and I'll check out a few things here. That's that. And then this is just basically some information about you. You have your attending schools outside, boom, homeschool, anything like that. Pre the semester. And then you can just go in here, boom. I just put Dublin Cyber High School in there, in there as well. But you could put whatever school you have in there. And then, what grade. So every school that you have been to or you will go to, whether you're a senior or freshman or eighth grade or second grade or whatever grade you in, or at least I would say this, when it comes to high school, if you change multiple high schools, please make sure you keep an open relationship with your guidance counselor. Don't burn any bridges, because you're gonna need your transcripts from all those schools. So I know, like in certain, especially with this year, you had kids that one state said, hey, we're not playing till the spring, and there was a boarding state that said, hey, we're gonna let our kids play in the fall. So you had kids transforming, and leaving, and I could say there were some relationships being burnt there. So you may say, okay, hey, I'm gonna go and do this right now, and then not thinking about the relationships that you're tarnishing. Not saying that it's wrong for you to transfer, but just make sure you have a relationship with at least if anybody, like the guidance counselor, right? If your coach, you're gonna probably be mad, you're gonna be salty. Hey, that I understand that, but you better have a relationship with that counselor, because they're gonna be the one that's gonna be able to go and get you your transcript, because you're gonna need your transcript pretty much from every school that you attend, right? So they're gonna need to see all that. So if you leave a situation, my goodness, and I spoke to this on a video last week about making sure that you have a good relationship with your guidance counselor, because they're the ones, even when this COVID stuff happened, there was kids that I knew or that were graduating in 2020. They're like, man, our school is closed, but I need my transcript,
or whatever it may be, because I got a coach that's trying to, verify X, Y, and Z. So make sure you're doing everything that you can and doing the due diligence to make sure that you have a relationship with your guidance counselor, you're keeping track, and you've build that rapport with them. So if you need something, whether you transfer to whatever school, they still love and appreciate you as a student you were, and they'll be willing to get you that transcript no matter what. Okay, they'll go through hell and high water to make sure that happens. So please, athletes and parents, be very, very cognizant of that, of having that relationship with the guidance counselor. All right, so if you attend 4 different high schools, 9 through 12, guess what? You're gonna need 4 different. You're gonna put the 4 different schools in here, and you're gonna need those 4 different transcripts as well. But guess what? The guidance counselor has to send in the transcript. They have to be the ones that upload their transcripts like that. They don't let any coaches, unless your coach, like I said last week, is a guidance counselor. All right, so just be thankful or be cognizant of that. But that's gonna wrap up our part one of our part one of our NCAA free profile. Like I said, it's very, very simple. Hey, listen, if anything, you're gonna get that number. And then at some point, like I said, once it's time, you just be able to go that, and we'll go over this. We'll go over transitioning to the certified account here on the next video. But that's very simple and self-explanatory. If you have any questions, concerns, please feel free to reach out to me via email at thecoachholman@gmail.com. And feel free to leave a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay up to date. This video will be live here, and if you're watching on rebroadcast, like I said, feel free to send me an email. Make sure you guys are following me on social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, at the Coach Holman, on all 3 of those platforms as well. Like I said, once again, please watch this video and then leave a comment below, provide some feedback. So that way, if there's anything else that you would like to see or didn't have any needed more further understanding, please leave a comment below. Hit the like button, hit the share button, share this with any teammates or family members or whoever it may be, especially if they don't have the means to, get the $90 right now, but can at least, get the free profile. So please share this with family and friends. Listen, God bless. I want to thank you again, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Like I said, once again, like and share and subscribe to the Coach Holman page on YouTube. God bless and enjoy the day.